I wanted to start tonight off with a quote to maybe leave with you guys. Small variances in initial conditions can have profound and widely divergent effects on a system. Christopher McFadden. This will be important later. My first time out of the country, I got to go to Nicaragua, and I graduated in December of 2021, and Dr. Lane was my professor that semester. And normally your first time out of the country is probably like a study abroad or maybe a vacation with family or friends, but mine was completely work with Dr. Lane for the entire month of May. And this man has 19 years of experience going down to Nicaragua by himself, on his own money, on his own time, and he's quite the established man down there. And he has these connections that he's developed over the years with the university down there, UNAM Managua. It is in Central America. It's one of the largest universities down there, about 50,000 students. And we work closely with a government-led program called Co-Creamos, translation Co-Create. We work with them, and they work on strengthening artists' creativity production. And that's exactly what we did. So we worked with artists of 3 different types: bamboo, clay, and leather. For each group, we did a 3-day workshop, and on the 3rd day, they were expected to bring a prototype to introduce into the market, a new product with a segment, a clear identified market, and some research backing their new creations. This was our rough outline of how we kind of structured these 3-day workshops. They are a broken up piece of the design thinking process. We really stress the first day to empathize with everyone, and we ask them to actually ask them what they think they can get from this 3-day workshop. And specifically in our bamboo workshop, they asked to learn more about social media and QR codes. And that's exactly what we did. The next day, we threw up a few hours in the morning to teach everyone how to get a QR code, how to link it to your Facebook, and how to get it on a website. And these are the people that we were working with here. Most all these pictures, all these people, very established artists, but they're still living on dollars a day to feed their families of 6 or 10 people, and they don't make a lot of sales. So this was our program. And connecting with artists, we also recently, in August, connected with the professors of that large school I was telling you about, UNAM Managua. 50,000 students go there. And each of their professors that we had about 110 professors at our workshop. Each of these professors have about 200 students. So you think if they kind of take a little bit from our program and implement it into their school, I just wonder what are the changes we could really accomplish there. And we've worked in cities. The capital of Nicaragua is Managua. We've done projects in Masaya, which is a little bit south of Managua, Esteli, which is in the north, and then San Juan del Oriente, which is the furthest south city right there. And this is a really nice graph of our results from our last workshop in August with the professors. We touched on Arduino, which is basic programming for any engineers in the room. Arduino kits teach people programming and how to send basic signals to a computer and a microchip. 3D printing for prototyping, websites for promotional products, putting their products online, and the administration of surveys. What makes a good survey? What's a good question to avoid bias? You can see everyone started with their confidence levels at day 1 at the lighter blue color, and then after they achieved 3 days with us, they got to that confidence level. And most notable is that all of these are above 45% change. Now, going back to my quote that I started this off with, I really just wanted to wrap it up with my quote and ask, what is the type of change that we could make if GVSU teamed up with UNAM Managua? If we could establish a pipeline of students to go down there each year, each semester, and just have a project to work on with us, I just wonder what change we can make. Thank you so much for listening.